met her in Korea, 1970, stuck out her hand, said, "How do you do?" And that was the only thing she knew how to say. And
how do you do? Her own English words.
So sweet.
In 1970, Marjorie Margolies was a successful TV reporter when an assignment brought her to Korea to do a series on adoption. She came home with a story of her own, a 7-year-old daughter named Lee.
Well, you were the first single female to adopt internationally in the United States of America.
Correct.
That's a big deal.
I don't know. I knew I wanted to parent. I didn't know if and when I would marry. I also knew that I had done all these stories on hard-to-place kids. And I thought, that's something that I could do. I realized the challenges.
You just did.
But somehow Marjorie and Lee made it work, maybe too well, because 3 years later, covering a story in Vietnam, Marjorie brought home Holly.
And Holly was kind of a firecracker.
Holly was impossible. She smoked. She was 6 years old. She was a pickpocket.
She smoked when she was 6?
Yep.
She smoked cigarettes?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Here you are, this intrepid reporter. You've got 2 young children who you're caring for. Your plate's way full, but it just wasn't full enough.
People say that you just can't do it all at the same time, and you can't do it with the same intensity. I didn't do it well. I mean, I just did it.
I just realized that's your thing. You know what you do? You do things because your gut tells you to do them.
And soon Marjorie's gut was telling her that her heart was big enough for more, way more. In 1975, she married Congressman Ed Mezvinsky, who had 4 daughters of his own. They would go on to have 2 biological children. Yet even with 8 children running around, when asked to take in a family of refugees, Marjorie had one answer: let's do it.
Vietnamese refugees were coming in, and we were called as a family of 5, and they lived with us for 25 years.
Wait, I need just a minute to sit with that. Wow. What was dinner time like at your house when the whole kit and caboodle were there?
I could tell you if we ever had guests. Yeah. Holly would walk in and she'd say, "Are we going to adopt any of these people?" It was fun.
And in the middle of it all, Marjorie ran for Congress and won. She served as a congresswoman from Pennsylvania for 2 years, and she made it all work.
Your home was described as a magic circus.
Oh, gosh.
Is that about right?
The circus part is right. Magical is a little bit of an exaggeration.
But even in a magic circus, there can be devastating heartbreak. In 2016, her beloved Holly, whom she had adopted from Vietnam, passed away from cancer. She was just 48.
There's just nothing like losing a child. People who say time will heal, sometimes it does, but sometimes it really doesn't. She was amazing and left an incredible kind of legacy and time to remember.
For now, Marjorie spends as much time as she can with Holly's 2 children, 2 of 21 grandchildren she can call hers, as well as sharing some of those grandparenting duties with former President Bill Clinton and former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. Her son Mark is married to their daughter Chelsea.
What did you love the most about being a mom?
I loved the curiosity, the challenges. I got myself to the point that I was not going to feel guilty being at work and not being with kids, or being with the kids and not being at work. That I was going to reconcile that and understand that that's what made me, I think, a better mother. What does adoption mean?
That means you can keep her forever and nobody could take her away.
Ever?
No.
Okay, that an incredible story.
You know, I just know about her.
I didn't either. It actually just shows you that whenever you think you've given all the love you have, there's more. You know how we think, well, that's all the room we have.
Right.
Yeah. She just totally opened my eyes. She's an amazing human being, a great mom, a great grandma, and just an incredible person.
But also remarkable nuggets of wisdom in there, too.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
And so humble about her home life. She's like, yeah, it was a
Can
circus.
you imagine what dinner was like at that house? And she was like, oh yeah, we got it all done. We want to mention again Marjorie Margolies. It's a memoir. It's called And How Are the Children? And again, she's working every single day right now as an advocate, so she hasn't stopped.
That's a great story.
Yeah, she's really cool. Really cool.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.